Don't tell me y'all having a party without me.
MP.
What's going on?
Thank you both. We'll talk soon. Second half of the season's coming up. We want to finish strong.
Right?
Every moment matters. We need to be laser focused on our goals 24/7.
I'm right there with you, Coach.
Yeah, well, we all know what we're striving for as a team at this point, but we want to continue pushing you to develop your game as an individual.
Exactly. No matter how good you are, you can always be better.
I'm with it. So what are we going to do? We're going to choose another personal goal like we did first half?
That's right. Why don't you show them the list, Coach?
Pick a goal and we'll get to work.
I want to focus on my playmaking. It's always been a strength of mine, but I feel like I can take it to another level.
Yep, I agree. You've got untapped potential there, and it's my job to unlock it. You're just scratching the surface.
Hold on, I don't know if that's an insult or a compliment, Coach.
It's a challenge. Your playmaking makes the entire team better, and if I can unlock even 10% more of that, it'll make us 20, 30% better.
Okay, well, I'm pretty sure that was a compliment.
I'm gonna be pushing you hard, MP. And I'm gonna be focusing on how you match up against the league's elite defenses. If you're serious about getting better, it's not gonna happen against the bottom feeders. This is hard work.
Look, the magic is in the work. You know I'm ready.
Fantastic. Sounds like we're in total alignment.
Just remember, every moment matters. Give everything you've got to this and you'll be rewarded.
Mama, there goes that man. MP said he woke up today ready to slay some dragons. Time to warm up. Get ready to rock. Fix MP.
At point guard, 6'3", number 3.
Hi everyone, we're coming to you live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. Alongside Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan. David Aldridge will be joining us from the sidelines. Let's check out the Western Conference standings right now that we're here in the new year. We'll take a look at the Warriors. And not a surprise really to see them sitting there in that #1 spot in the conference. The excellent brand of basketball they've been putting on display lately has been terrific. And, of course, there's the Grizzlies. Quite a few spots down the ladder right now. Now, look at Memphis' starting group. Smart in the backcourt. To his side is Bane. Santi Aldama is out there with Brandon Clark. And it's Williams at the 3 side. And for the Warriors, they've got Curry. Buddy Hield is out there with Jonathan Kuminga. And it's Mr. Clutch. And it's Jackson Davis in at the center position. And Greg, when you're facing the front of a back-to-back, how much does that affect you as a player?
Before and after the game, for sure, it's on your mind. But once the whistle blows, you have to live in the moment. You can bet the coaches are very aware of it.
And it's going to be the Grizzlies off the tip. Pass to Aldama. Williams looking over the floor. Now, here's Bane, guarded by Curry. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. And Kuminga throws it down.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set.
Now, here's Smart. And here is Curry. Pulls it up. Outside, Kuminga. They get it back. Pass to Mr. Clutch. Takes the 3. Buries the long-range jumper.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now, here's Bain. He had 27 points last game. Williams finds Smart. It's hauled in by Jackson Davis. There's the drive. Kuminga lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Kuminga's got his second basket.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
Bain, no good. Golden State's gone 1-2 from long range in the first quarter. And every year, and Greg, we agree, Bain seems to get better and better as a playmaker.
Doesn't overdo anything with his passing. Looks more and more comfortable creating off the driving kick. He's become a large part of this offensive engine.
Here's Smart, following the basket by Stephen Curry. Williams passes to Aldama. Shot clock at 5. Looking to end the run. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Well, when he gets in a rhythm out there, Smart can be a problem at the arc.
Down low, here's Jackson Davis.
Of the two offenses here tonight, you can tell theirs is just a bit more in sync.
Well, I think it's because they're calling sets that really match up well with their personnel.
Clark outside. Pass to Bain. Outside, Smart. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
And he's really been working to get those looks, and it's starting to pay off here early on.
Stolen by Smart. Curry against Williams. Now, here's Bain. D right on him. No good there. And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, D.A.?
Well, I caught up with Coach Steve Kerr. Desmond Bain was the topic, and Coach was effusive with his praise. He said Bain is a great catch-and-shoot guy, but he'll find ways to contribute no matter what. He also said Bain is hard to game plan for, but they'll do their best not to let him get in the rhythm. They will have their hands full tonight, guys.
Okay, David, much appreciated. Here's Smart. The Warriors making the shot. Lets the three fly. That one's off. He starts the game with a miss. Outside Curry. To the inside. Here's Mr. Clutch. It's rebounded by Memphis. Last time they met was in Memphis.
Yeah, and looking back at their last game against this club, they were badly out-rebounded.
Well, you know, Bain came into this league a terrific shooter. Now he's a terrific scorer. He can do it all.
Jackson, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. Bain passes to Smart, and there's a whistle. That goes on Mr. Clutch. And here's Curry, who brings it up for the Warriors. They host the Kings after this game. Mr. Clutch out there with Curry. Then it's Heel. Then it's Trace Jackson Davis. And it's Anderson in at the power forward. That's the group for the Golden State Warriors to start the second quarter. Taken away. And it's the Warriors on the break. Here's Jackson Davis. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Warriors.
Well, our coaching staff has to be happy with how active they've been defensively, forcing turnovers and making the offense uncomfortable.
And they are also just outworking the opposition in transition. When the break is on, they've continued to find ways to score.
What a rise for Taylor Jenkins, working his way, Stan, from the G League assistant there to NBA assistant and now to NBA head coach. Wow.
Wow is right, Kevin. And Taylor Jenkins, one of the best coaches in the NBA. This is a guy who just kept grinding and learning. I think sometimes coaches get too concerned about when they're going to get their opportunity. Taylor Jenkins was always concerned about being ready when his opportunity came.
I think you and I are alike. We root for the grinders, don't we? The guys that have really worked to climb that ladder.
I certainly do, Kevin.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. Pass to Laravia. And here is Barnes, covered by Heel. Lock at 6. Conchar with it, now guarded by Mr. Clutch. Williams can't get it to go. Warriors leading by 4. Curry outside. Curry making it look so easy.
And Curry's not the biggest guy, but he can sense the contact coming and makes the adjustment.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Gotta admire. What he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
One shot.
Hey, Stan, as a coach, what was the most difficult part when transitioning from college to the pros?
That's a great question, Kevin, and I think two things. Number one, the length and the pace of the season. You just didn't have the time to prepare for the next game. Everything was sped up. And then, obviously, the talent of the players. So you're trying to game plan and come up with a way to stop guys who are essentially unstoppable.
Here's Mr. Clutch. Conchar covering. That shot wide open. Mr. Clutch has got the lead up to 9 now for the Warriors.
Well, when you have a scorer as skilled as he is, you do everything you can to get him the looks he needs.
Pass to Jackson. Got loose, and it goes out of bounds. That one off Heel.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, deflections are a stat that a lot of teams track, disrupting the offense's rhythm and flow.
And Memphis making a change here. O'Neal's checked in, and that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession. Williams passes to O'Neal. Just 5 to shoot. Jackson setting the pick here for Barnes. The three-pointer is right on target. Barnes has got 9.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
Mr. Clutch gets the bucket.
Well, he's a reason why they're winning right now. He's been efficient offensively, and his confidence continues to grow.
Here's Williams after the made shot from Mr. Clutch. On the wing, Jackson for the 3, sinks the three-pointer. He's got 7.
Now, that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Here's Curry. Healed outside. Anderson passes to Mr. Clutch. Jacks up a 3. Barnes grabs the miss.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
O'Neal finds Jackson. Misses the 3. Warriors leading by 5. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Mr. Clutch in their last game against the 76ers played some superb ball. He contributed 51 points, and he was a contributor on the defensive end as well. He was remarkable in that game. It's not often you see a player that dominant, and I'm sure he wants to keep it going. Guys?
Okay, David, thanks. It'll be interesting to see, Greg, how much of that performance carries over to tonight.
And, Kevin, different scenarios call for a different measure. I'm sure he'll just try to provide whatever they need for the win.
Well, I'm sure he's coming in with a lot of confidence after last game. He wants to have a repeat performance here tonight.
Williams passes to LaRavia. Memphis moving that ball around. And again, Memphis no good. Golden State's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. Here's Mr. Clutch. Last game, an incredible scoring display for him. And there's a whistle that goes on Mr. Clutch. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
And that's his 4th foul. And we're not even at halftime. That is going.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. The Warriors on top. They lead by 1. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
Welcome to halftime, folks. Before we talk about the game, let's check out who won Player of the Month in both the East and West. Hold on, I just got an alert on my phone. Ooh, half off bowling after the game tonight. Who's in?
I imagine Shaq probably throws that bowling ball a little too hard, Ernie. I don't know.
False. I have a finesse game, Kenny. One time I hit a sit-down shot from the seats behind the lane.
Shaq's like a trick shot artist out there. He's diving, he's spinning. I'm curious to see what's left in the bag. I'll get the lanes. You guys bring your own shoes this time. And now let's talk Golden State. They're in an even matchup through one half of play.
This is some retro hoops, pounding the ball inside with intent. Man, I know you love this big fella.
No need to take a million jumpers. Work with the rock down low. Good things will happen, don't you know?
Ooh, you're rhyming and you didn't even know it. A poet.
That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more hoops action.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. It's been a clinic out there by Desmond Bane.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
Well, I just love his...
Clutch is checked in for the Warriors. Here's Mr. Clutch. So on the floor for Memphis. Smart in the backcourt. To his side is Bane. Santi Aldama is out there with Williams. And it's Clark in at the 5 down low. Tipped away. Smart wide open. He fires. The basket is good off the assist from Williams. Smart's got the first points of the second half up on the board for Memphis. Here's Mr. Clutch. Guarded by Smart. Kuminga, no good.
I mean, come on. That's a shot you expect him to make.
Bane, no good. The Warriors trailing. Fires from 18. Kept alive. Great positioning on the putback.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. The Warriors pull it in. Mr. Clutch has got 6 rebounds in the game. Outside for Curry. Pass to Mr. Clutch. Launches it. 6 for 10 with that shot going in. That's a good game for a lot of guys.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession. And with that miss, they're just 1 for 4 to start the third quarter.
Back to Curry. Here's Mr. Clutch. He's got 15. Outside for Curry. Clock at 4. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Tips it. And out of bounds as the Grizzlies gain possession. And so here's Memphis. It's a 3-point game. Following this one, they get to host the Mavericks. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand. Now Eldama. Nothing on the board. 5 on the clock. Payne for 3. And again, Memphis no good.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Pass to Mr. Clutch. Kuminga, screen on Smart. Here's Mr. Clutch, guarded by Smart. And Curry has it in the corner. That 3 off the mark.
Yeah, not his best night in terms of shot selection. Lucky for him, his teammates have picked up the slack.
This league, Stan, is so deep with talent. Are there any players who you think get overlooked in the conversation?
That's a great question, Kevin. I mean, there are some guys who I think get underrated because they play with other guys who are so talented and draw the attention. One guy that I have really seen lately that I think has been better than people think is Grayson Allen, the best three-point shooter or one of the best three-point shooters in the NBA and a very underrated defender.
And he's evolving, isn't he? Looks like he's working on other parts of his game, but he's always been able to shoot, which has been his calling card.
And he's a much more athletic guy than people give him credit for.
Mr. Clutch's shot is off. The Grizzlies trail by 5. Outside Williams. Pass to Clark. It's hauled in by Jackson Davis. Jackson Davis has got rebound number 7 for him tonight.
Oh, nice feed. You can see how Curry makes their offense flow, even when he's not scoring.
And so it's Smart who brings up the ball for the Grizzlies. Now, here's Payne. Back to Smart. Second chance effort. It's tipped. And here we go. Warriors running again. Curry can't get it to go. Memphis has gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Warriors.
Well, all you can ask for is your guys to be really active on D, and they've been more than that tonight.
Another place they've had the upper hand tonight is in transition. They've gotten a bunch of their points off the fast break.
Sinks the triple. Baines got 20.
Well, that's his first 3 here in the second half. Gotta think he'd like a few more of those.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Sun changes for Golden State. Looney's checked in for Trace Jackson Davis. Draymond Green comes in for Kyle Anderson. And Andrew Wiggins is subbed in for Heel. Memphis also making some changes. Barnes is checked in for Vince Williams. Jackson comes in for Payne. And Conchar is subbed in for Marcus Smart. Here's Mr. Clutch. 19 points in the game. Nice move. They kick it out to Green. Pass to Mr. Clutch. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Podziemski, he's checked in for Curry.
Number 2, Brandon Podziemski.
Here's Conchar. 7 points in the game. Great D that time for Mr. Clutch.
When you challenge a player on a layup, that's what you want. Getting a stop without a foul. The defense wins that battle.
Another steal. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Clearly a foul.
The Warriors shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night. First one falls for him. And Memphis making a change here. Laravia's checked in. And so Looney nails both of them. And so here's Memphis. Trailing here by 8. Conjar with it. Pass to Jackson. Back to Conchar. 6 to shoot. Jackson with the screen. Driving the lane. Conchar can't get it to go.
And this has been an outstanding display on the boards, and it's a big part of why they have a lead in this game, doing the dirty work down low.
And the shot goes in.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
The Grizzlies trail by 10. A crossover, a shake, and it's Looney with the rebound. Looney's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And a wide open look here for Wiggins. Nailed from three-point land.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Now Eldama. Still scoreless. Barnes outside. Jackson setting the pick here for Barnes. And it's good off the back rim and in. On offense, here are the Warriors. They're on a 19-6 run. Here's Mr. Clutch. Grizzlies with the rebound.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. Might not always fall.
Yeah, it's one of those heat check shots, and heat check is a synonym for bad shot.
O'Neal's check in for Santi Aldama. On the wing, Jackson. We've got 33 seconds left to play in the third. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
He hits both from the stripe.
I'm sure they don't want to send him to the line. That has to be in their scouting report.
Here's Mr. Clutch. Conjar covering. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Yeah, I'd consider calling timeout right away after that one. The defense has to be better there.
Here's Jackson over Wiggins, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And so he's picked up his final foul. He will sit for the rest of this game. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps. And the execution was flawless.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. With Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching, folks, on 2K Sports. See you next time.
Okay, then. That's how we stand on business.